Let's get started at the top of our page with the eyelid. So I'm going to start on the left side. We're going to curve up and then down. Pull that down to right about there. Now I'm going to curve in the opposite direction towards the center. I want to leave a little gap in the middle. So we're going to leave that gap and do the same thing on the right side. So let's line up the top, curve down the brow, and then go up. Now we're going to curl around the brow towards the right, going up and then down. Now in between the brow line, I just want to draw a curve from left to right, leaving a little space on either side. Now let's draw two small circles pushed up against the brow for the iris. So I'm going to start on the left side, go around, and then pull that back up. I'm going to draw a small circle in the center for the pupil. Let's do the same thing on the right. Now just underneath each eye, I'm going to draw a curve that goes down and then out. Do that on both sides. Now I want to accentuate the eye bag a little. So we're going to step down and just draw another curve that comes down and then out. Now let's move down in the center and draw the nose. So I'm going to start with the tip of the nose with a U shape. Now on the left side, I'm going to step down and draw a C, going around for the nostril. We'll do the opposite on the right side. Now on either side of the nostrils, I'm going to draw a curve going out and then down. Just underneath the inside edge of the brow, I just want to curve down and in towards the nose, just for the edge of the nose. And then down in the center here, I'm going to draw in the mouth. So let's start with a curve from left to right, going down in the middle, then back up. We're going to curve down and out towards the corner of the mouth. Now let's connect those 2 points with a curve, going up and then down. Let's add a little bit of teeth underneath here. Starting on the left side, I'm going to draw a U shape. We'll draw a smaller one beside it, and then one larger one on the right. And then directly below the mouth, I'm going to draw a straight line for the lower lip. Now let's move to the outside and draw on the side of the cheek. So I'm going to move to the left of the eye. I'm going to curve around the cheek, and then I'm going to pull this in. Do the same thing on the right. So beside the eyelid, we'll go around, and then I'm going to pull that in. Now from here, we're going to curve in the opposite direction towards the chin. Starting on the left, we'll curve down and then in. And we'll close off the bottom with a curve for the lower part of the chin. Just on the left side, I'm going to draw a curve starting from the top. I'm just going to curve down and in. We're going to do the same thing on the right. Then I want to add that open scar. From the top, I'm going to step down, just curve around and then back in. I want to add a few more wrinkles to the side of the eye. So on the left side, I'm just going to curve up and then down on either side. Now we're going to step down and draw another curve going down a little bit lower towards the bottom. Now let's move back up and draw on the top of the head. So we're going to start on the left side. We're going to draw a big curve, almost like a large circle. Go around, up towards the top. Now I'm going to bring this back down on the right side on top of the cheek. Directly above the eyes, I want to accentuate the brow. So we're going to draw a curve from left to right, curving in and then down. We're going to do the same thing on the right. Now I want to add that large scar in the center of the forehead. So we're going to start in the middle, we're going to go up and then curve this out towards the left. We're going to step down, curve out towards the right, and then pull this up. Now from this point, I'm going to taper back towards the bottom. So we get thicker in the middle and then taper down towards the bottom. Let's add the ears to the side of the head. So from this point where the head meets the cheek, I'm going to go out, round out the ear, and then pull that back in. Do the same thing on the right. Now I'm going to add some inner ear detail. From the top, we'll step down, curve down and in behind the cheek. Now that we've drawn the head, let's work our way down the body. So just below the chin in the center, I'm going to start with a point. From this point, I'm going to draw in the collar, going up, out, and then underneath the earlobe. So start towards the left, going around, out. Now we're going to curl this up underneath the earlobe. We're going to do the same thing on the right. Curving up and out. Now right here, we're going to curl this up underneath the earlobe. Let's add the neck underneath the chin. From the corner, we're going to step in, curve down and out behind the collar. Do Do the same thing on the right. Now I just want to add some throat detail. On the left side, I'm just going to curve down and then in. Then we'll do the same thing on the right. Now let's go ahead and draw on the side of the body. So we're going to leave a little space for the collar. Stepping down on the left side, we're going to go straight down. Now right here, we're going to curve it out towards the left. We're going to do the same thing on the right. So line this up. Start by going straight down. And curve out towards the right to the same height. Now let's connect those 2 points with a curve, coming down in the middle. Now halfway down the body, we're going to add the belt. So let's start on the left side. We're going to draw an angled line coming down towards the right. Now we're going to square this off. We're going to come down and out. Now we're going to come back up with that same angled line, going up towards the left. From this corner, I want to curve over towards the right, towards the side of the body. Now we're going to step in and draw that same curve going across. At the bottom corner, we're going to go straight down. Now we're going to line up this point underneath the belt, straight down to the same height, and we'll close it off with a straight line. Let's add the buckle on the left side. So we're going to draw 2 angled lines, starting on the left, move over, one on the right. Now we're going to trim this out on the inside. Now I'm going to take this curve and just continue from the center down towards the top of the belt. Now we're going to continue from the bottom of the belt all the way down to the bottom of the robe. From the top of these lines, I want to step down and add a wrinkle. So we're going to curve up and out towards the left, up and out towards the right. From the bottom of the collar, we're going to curve in towards the shoulders and then back out towards the sleeve cuff. So let's start on the left side. We're going to curve in. Now right here, we're going to curve it out and go straight down towards the cuff. Do the same thing on the right. And go in, round out the shoulder, and then angle down and out towards the same height. Now we're going to curve the sleeve in behind the body. Coming down and back up. Now we're going to add his pointed fingers underneath the sleeve. So let's start on the left side. We'll curve around and then out. We're going to round this out. We'll curve up towards the inside of the thumb. Now we're going to curve in the opposite direction. Curving down towards the first finger. Now we're going to take this point and just taper the first finger, going up. We're going to draw 2 more beside it. Curve down, and then we'll taper that back up. We'll do that one more time. Curving down. Now we're going to pull this up underneath the cuff and leave a little overlap on the outside. Let's do the same thing on the right. Curving in and then out. We'll pull this up towards the inside of the thumb. Now we're going to curve in the opposite direction. Towards the first finger. Taper that back up. Do that a second time. Coming down. Taper that back up. Now the third time. And we'll pull this up underneath the sleeve. Now we're just going to tuck the feet in underneath the bottom of the robe. So we're going to leave a gap in the center. On either side, we're going to draw a straight line coming down towards the heel. Now from the heel to the toe, we're going to curve down and then back up. Now we're just going to curve this underneath the robe, going up and in. Now we're going to add the sole. We're going to take this curve and just duplicate it right up above on either side. And that's pretty much it. There we have it. There's the Supreme Leader Snoke from Star Wars. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Make sure you subscribe and send me your requests in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.